Hello YouTube, it is Dave, it's the Rising Nation. It's episode 17 of the Rising Nation, and today we have got first and second in the league, Vigel and Vidborg, both away from home, and if we don't win both games, we're not getting promoted. I'm still very annoyed from being FM last episode. If you haven't checked that out, you probably should. We played Silkeborg and Skiv, who are in 5th and 6th. We got FM'd out of a 2-2 draw, which we should have won, 4 late chances, and then against Skiv, who were 2-0 down, changed the system, had 17 shots. Who do you think won the game in the 94th minute? I tell you what, with my attitude, it wasn't fucking me. Great start of the episode. We're live on Twitch. If you want to see a grown man rage at a game, you come find me. We got Vigborg here away. Are we winning this game? Probably not, because Football Manager won't allow us to. Let's go find out. In terms of the team, not much has changed. One person is coming in because I do not bloody trust this guy anymore. Mate can't even hit a fucking throw in. Jesus. I'm still very annoyed. It happened not even 5 minutes ago. We've simmed 2 days. So, apologies that you might be watching this a day later and you go, why is it all the anger right here, right now? I am seeing red. Oh, we knew we needed to win those 2 games. We knew we needed to win those 2 games and we didn't even bother. Terms of the team, here it is. It is Pedersen, it is Mollberg and Condom switching him around. Will is at left back, Vilhelmosa and Anderson, because I do have faith that Anderson is the best midfielder in terms of going forward. Steven Gerrard, Diamond of Liddell in the shoe. Look, if there's ever a bloody time to pull it out of your ass, it is now. It is now. Do I think it's going to happen? No. They're a good side and they deserve to probably be where they belong. That Sayed bloke killed us last game out. He killed us last game out. We need to show him to his right foot, and we need to just don't let him do anything. The thing is, how do you man-mark a guy that's that good at 18 years of age? You don't. If he has a good game today, we just die. We just lose. That's what happened last time out. We didn't play bad. Just Sayed scored a hat-trick. Score prediction. I think we lose, and I think it's all she wrote. And Sayed's on the ball. And in the end, Pedersen, who gave away the ball for the last goal, even though it's hard on a keeper that kicks it to halfway to call it, that's the ball we wanted in the 94th minute. A ball in the air to give the shoe something to fight for, not something drilled into the centre mid's feet of the opposition. Anyway, that should be Will's ball, and he thumps it towards Diamondov, but that's a weird ball, and it's going to fall to Beck, because it always does fall to the opposition here. And in the end, they're probably going to hit... Oh, what a goal. Yeah, you see what I mean? We're just not good enough to be here. We aren't good enough to even be here, boys. We're not. We're just not good enough to be here. That's an unbelievable goal. It is too good. Beck maybe could have been offside, to be fair. I wouldn't mind seeing that one again, FM. Thank you. Who is that? We just don't have a right back. Every time there's a mistake or someone not in line, it's always the bloody right back. It doesn't matter who we put there. Yet they have a chance. Great. We can do it against the biggest side in Danish football at the moment, FC Midtjylland. But do you think we can do it against anyone else? No. Demand a bit more. We don't even look like scoring. This free, fluent, scoring, attacking SFB side being cut up. Sayed won't miss that. I'm going to be lucky if we don't finish 6th. We haven't won a ball in the middle of the park. Not a fullback hasn't won a ball out wide. No one's doing anything. Not a person. Not a person doing nothing out here. At all. Everyone piss poor. Get the press on, like full blitz, even though it's 36 minutes. I've lost my head. Deserve to get beat by 5 goals. Not even a chance. And as we approach half-time, not even a goddamn chance. Ball in, should be Beck's goal. Pedersen makes a save. How is this only 1-0? How is this only 1-0? We have not even had a shot. Not even had a chance. Don't think that's going to work either. How do we change this, man? Like, we don't. We don't change it. We're just not good enough to change it. We're just not good enough to be here. The fact that the game gave us hope, and the fact that we're top after 11 games, and the fact that we actually are here is a joke. Well, it's not a joke. It's the fact that... The joke is that we're good enough to bloody be here. Think they care about that, though, this mob? No. 1-0 down. We've had a shot. Yay. Can we win the ball? Anderson, Liddell, into Steven Gerrard. Ball through. That's too long for the shoe. And that's the thing. Is just their goal, brilliant. Us, no. But we have moments of brilliance. Go see our second goal that we scored. First goal we scored in the second game last episode. Best goal we scored all year. Beck now gets in the box. That's going to be a cutback. It's fallen to him. Oh, nearly did. That just went in. How much? What's your long shot, mate? What's your long shot, Mr. Mensah? Where are you even? Don't even see him. Where is Mensah? Long shot of 6. Long shot of 5, even worse. Yeah, great. What a goal. Good hit, mate. All she wrote. That's probably the 5th goal we've conceded in like 3 games from distance as well. It's the poor clearance. We just don't have a right back. Keeper should do a lot better too. Keeper should do a lot better too. Just can't perform. On the biggest stage, we fail. Wow. You know what sad part is? If we get a goal, we have to believe we're good enough for a point, but a point isn't good enough, and the Liddell was offside anyway. And just every pass has not hit a person. You can't win games of football if you can't string passes together. Every ball they win in the air, you're 6 foot. Get shit. Pedersen needs to go, man. Like... Great, thank you for your service, thank you for helping us get promoted, but mate, you don't know how to make a big save. We do not have a goalkeeper that's good enough to make a big save or bail us out of a hole. You need to go. You need to go. We're just not good enough. We just don't have the quality. And the sad part is we're losing the best centre-back we have at the club as well. We're lucky it's not 4. We're lucky it's not 4. It should be 4. And it is what it is. They're just too good for us. The shoe doesn't even bother about getting in the air. When has the shoe ever not bothered? What a game. How is it not 4? Just hurry up and score the 4th, man. Let's get over this game. Let's get done and dusted. I'm done with it. In terms of our season, boys, it's all she wrote. I will show you the next game, but then I'll only come back for the last game of the season because there's no point now. There is no point now. We are not good enough to get there. This whole table, she can go. There you are, boys. We're going to be very lucky to not finish 6th. That's the sad part. Have we been? Do we deserve to finish 6th this year? On a whole, you would say no. On a whole, you say no. There's been a few games that we should have definitely have won. The last 2 games we definitely should have won before this Vidboard game. What's an extra 6 points? 44. There's the difference. And I'm going to say it again. We just lack the quality. Hopefully next year with all these 16-year-olds coming through, yeah, they'll be young, but they've got quality and they will grow. And maybe it won't be okay spending the next 2, 3, 4 years here. I don't particularly mind staying down. It's just the manner of which we're staying down in. You know, we've seen so much fight and so much promise from these lads that, we can believe that maybe we're good enough to mount a challenge. No challenge coming. Because when the push comes to shove, everyone but probably the shoe doesn't know how to fight for the bloody SFB badge. And that is the sad part because when they do feel like fighting, you saw it against FC Midtjylland, whatever the hell you want to pronounce it. We were good enough on that day. Could have knocked them out of the cup. come to a league season where it's good enough to maybe do the impossible and get back-to-back promotions as a semi-pro side, nah, don't worry about it, boss. Not worth the time. Yeah, great. I'll go on vacation too then. See you for the next game. There's not even a point. Welcome back, YouTube. We play Vigil in a game that doesn't really matter. It is a nice feeling to kind of just relax now and go, look, it is what it is. We're not good enough. We knew we weren't going to be good enough. But the fact that we fought for this spot, that maybe we could have fought for 10 more games and just done it. Maybe it's beyond the boys. I think now for the rest of this, it's just to enjoy the ride, get a bit of experience, and just do what we want. I'm also thinking that after watching the 4-2-4 in these big games, that maybe we play the 4-2-3-1. Look, Anderson doesn't like playing as a shadow striker. Gonna just put that out there, and apparently his form's like dropped off completely, even though he's good enough to do this. I just think, just get him doing what he needs to do. Just get him in the hole, right? Get him going forward. Get him trying to kill a ball. Get him doing what he needs to do. Steven Gerrard can't play, so Liddell's gone out there. Wilhelmosen, Hardborough, Diamondov, Lindgaard, one of the youngsters that come through, is going to get a start because no right back's been pretty good. Molberg was Cars. I'm going to get Will in, I'm actually going to do this just because it keeps Will a bit happy. He's been pleased with the amount of games like that. Harborough will miss out. I am going to bring Mortensen in, why not? May Rudham live that up, but at least if Will plays in that role, he'll stay happy, and then the goal next year is to change it. Anyway, Yen Suku, who is the hot prospect here, not for long, but he is at the moment, will go into this role as well. Expect to see him come on actually for Will. I'm going to give him a debut today, no matter what the score is. The only way that we can even think about fighting for this title, right? Hey, Mikel Hedgegaard, for guys that don't know, is joining here. We would have seen it last episode or so. For those that don't know, we have got quite a challenge ahead of us. Guys that don't know, you know. If we can somehow win the last 7 games of the season, we may do it, but I doubt it. Anyway, score prediction in the chat. I predict we lose, but at least by playing this way, I can say, hey, we played the right way. We went about it the right way. We tried to go and play some possession-based football and whatever, and who knows? We just don't have the quality to play this system, but it's better than what we're doing at the moment in the 4-2-4. Don't know where that's fallen off and why it's just fallen off, but yeah, it is what it is. And I don't particularly want to finish bottom. Anyway, Anderson, not known for his free kicks, wasn't the best ball win, and we need to win that ball, and Will does. Well done, Will. It's a good ball in a Diamondov too. You watch us win this game out of nowhere. You know what? This would be the sort of thing that we would do, is do this and then win 7 from 7, and all of a sudden, Damien, what did you worry about? But I'm not going to believe that. Will, Diamondov, good touch, looks inside, Will, chips, Ligard on his debut, that's a ball, the shoe doesn't win it. He hasn't been attacking too much, the shoe. Phil Hermosa, the ball through to Liddell was unreal, and that deserved a goal. He is quality, Danny, in the middle of the park. Danny, the shoe, they're quality. They just need to shine. Anyway, Anderson, Lingard, the youngster, ball in, the shoe heads into the bar. All of a sudden, a little bit of service up top for the man. And to be fair, the fullback is doing a decent job. Anyway, 36 minutes played. We have been, not the better side, but been probably the more attacking team of the two, which is something you don't really see about us. Anyway, at half-time here, it is 0-0. I'm happy with the performance. Phil Hermosa has had a pretty good game in the middle, but I know he's dying at the moment, and I am going to get a youngster on the park after 55 minutes. A debut for our hot prospect coming for youth intake, Suko, Jens. Yeah, Jens. Jens is going to come in and do a job. Good luck, Jens. He can play a ball too, this kid. Anyway, highlight here because I made a change. Mercifully, it hasn't gone in. Highlights to not over Mikel, our man that's going to be here next season. Has recycled the ball twice now for him. And hopefully that's the highlight. It is. Alright, not a problem. Are we good enough to score a goal is the question. Maybe. Who knows? It's a ball deep. Pedersen comes and claims. And if he's good enough with his feet, he might do something. Does go long. Looks for Diamondov. It's a good kick. And Diamondov's in here. He needs a runner from the shoe or something. Liddell, volleys. It's a little bit lucky, but we're 1-0 up. It hits the post and goes in of Brunst. Out of all the ways to score, that was the way we have to do it. That's not promising. But there we go. 1-0 up of the 65 minutes played. In the game that we go, okay, we don't care about anymore. We're 1-0 up against top. An own goal, but nonetheless the goal. Anderson does not know how to play shadow striker. I'm just going to get him in as an Agacho. Hey, why not? Just do what you need to do, mate. Anyone else here out there pretty dead? Dominov is. I'm going to get Ashk out there, another youngster. He's probably not going to play too many minutes, Ashk, but we'll get him out there. Why not? Lynchgard throws. Poor throw in. And they're going to go on the break. Bakera's off the bench. What a tackle from Screw. The youngster wins the ball back. Ashk beats a man, hits it into the post. Unlucky. He did miss a few big chances game number 1 of the promotion stage. And that ball should be ours. Surprising the highlight's not over here as Con finds Lynchgard, who I think's had a really good game, the 16-year-old. And that is a ball to Liddell. This is a chance for 2. Hello. Where's this come from? Out of nowhere, we're 2-0 up against Top. We'll say that's a very poor mistake from them at the back, but this Lynchgard guy, the 16-year-old fullback, has had a pretty good game out there. Yes, their key player should do a lot better. And there we go. And apparently their keeper's having a shocker too, which does help. Wouldn't surprise me if we conceded 2 right now as well. I'm not even going to bother going defensive because I just don't see how this season's going to end with us getting there. Late dinner for Burger, huh? Anyhow. Lynchgard throws. Ash Kolderberg. Lynchgard again, who I think's had a really good debut. Will. That's poor. This is the chance. Pedersen doesn't make big saves. Right, boys. All I'm going to say is that how on earth, right? How on earth has our keeper not made a big save this whole time? And we have not finished chance. And then we've gone in a game that does not matter against Top. And we've just gone, okay, not a problem, boss. I still think we're still going to somehow concede 2. Anyway, Anderson's on it, and he's good in this role. And he's good at running at people. And that's a ball to the shoe. And that really should have been free. I'm going to get Harbury out there for Will as well. And that'll be that. Not going defensive. Doesn't bother me, really. I don't think we're going to win the league from here, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, Liddell does well, but it falls to Kubler. And Ash wins the ball back, but it falls there to Mladenovic. And Hedegaard, Mikel. That's what we've got to look forward to next year. A ball like that, because he's our boy, the left back. Next year, the 16-year-old. And they've hit the post. And they're coming really hard and strong. I'm just a man that does not care anymore. Really could go into the 4-4-1-1, because it's not that hard to do. And they've hit the post again. Like, I'm going to do it just because we can. Right? But... And because winning games is nice, and may as well. But they've hit the post 3 times. This is a slice of luck that it seems that we need. There's still time. Like, if they scored 1 now, I still reckon we would lose from here. Anyhow, we've done well. And this Lynchgard bloke on his debut, the 16-year-old, has done really well. Don't know who that's to. I still think this is their highlight. The ball into the channel should be Molberg's ball. It is, but just punted back to him. Doesn't really matter. This is all about eating up time. In saying that, the shoe has won it. He's got no one around him, the poor bloke, but he finds Hardbro. If the shoe makes a run, you just never know. That's poor. That's young Ash being young Ash. He's not good enough. Mladenovic in the Kubler. You know, if they shot from distance, they would score because we concede from distance, right? If we go on the break, we do not deserve this. Good. Jakobsen. Kubler. That's a ball. That deserves a goal. That is a ball and a half. That is too good. Hey, mate, if that's what it's going to take for them to score today, they're probably just unlucky. They should have scored at least 3 or 4 themselves, and they haven't. And that's a ball and a half, and that's a great goal. Great finish. This is the difference between us and them. Well, maybe not. The thing is though, they get a highlight, right, then. When we have our chance after dominating a team for a half of football, they score in the 93rd minute. That is the difference, right? Game number 2, last episode. This is what I'm referring to. Anyway, there is not much time left on the clock, but there's enough time for them to go and win it. And I would be annoyed, because it would be nice to see a few of these youngsters do win it. Has the anger gone? It's more gone because I just don't believe we can do it. I still think somehow... Look, the only way we do it is we win the last 7 games, and now it's going to be 6 from 6, because we shouldn't concede with the amount of time left on the clock, and Anderson tackles it out of play, and it should be full time. But, however, we know that the referees like to let time go for opposition instead of ourselves. And Anderson thumps it away again, and the shoe gets on it. And that is full time. We have beaten top in a game that we probably was even, but they were definitely the better side in. And there we are. Well done, boys. It's a good victory. They believe again. They look inspired. I'm glad that you look inspired. I'm glad. Because I'll tell you what, we're 10 points away. It's not happening. But you never know. A little difference doesn't help. But you never know. In terms of the next episode, I'll show you something. I don't know. If all of a sudden we go on a winning run and it looks possible that there is a promotion chance, I'll show you it. If not, maybe the last 2 games of the season, just to kind of go, hey, it is what it is. It's all but over. We've been outclassed. We don't deserve to be here. And then as soon as we say that, we go win a game. So just who knows? From Damo, everybody else here, that is another episode down the drain. It is what it is. I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we got a win after all of it. I just don't want to finish 6th. And that's kind of where it's gone. It's gone from who believes to let's not finish 6th. See you next time. Thank you and goodbye.